Hey everybody, happy Thursday, happy Red Thursday. Yay! I know it's not red, but you get the point. It is red, it's Chiefs red. Right here. My cute little earrings, I posted them. Thank you so much. I'll give a shout out to Mo Jewelry. I believe the Mo stands for Missouri, Mo Jewelry. So a friend recommended them. I asked my Facebook friends where I should go to get Chiefs earrings, and I got some great recommendations. So these aren't the only ones I got. But I did want to jump on here real quick because I wanted to clear the air of something. And it's so interesting how, and I've been doing online business for 8.5 years. I've built my business on social media, and I've learned all the ins and outs of Facebook and Instagram, and you know, I know there's still a lot more. It's a never-changing environment, but not everybody sees everything you post. So sometimes you think, you know, and you can tend to think, oh my gosh, I've already talked about that, or I've already posted about that, and well, I posted about that already several times, and I don't want to bore people and all that. And I really, like when I was in my other business, which we'll talk about in a minute, over the past several years, I kind of like learned, I learned not everybody sees everything. So you just have to be repetitive. You have to be consistent. Just keep being you, keep showing up on your social media, sharing your life, and just talking about what it is you're passionate about. So, but yet I'm still surprised, I don't know why, when people, I shared kind of a big announcement right after the first of the year. And I know not everybody saw it, so I wanted to clear the air on that because so many people keep saying to me, I hadn't heard that you left Beachbody. It's still kind of hard and kind of surreal for me to say because Beachbody has been such a huge part of my life for so many years, and it completely changed my life, my family's life. I will be forever, forever, forever grateful for that opportunity. It allowed me to leave corporate America, a place that I had been for 20 years. I was really, really unhappy doing what I was doing there, feeling so unfulfilled, so stagnant, and so kind of just really depressed to think that I'd been there 20 years and I still have another 20 years to go at least before I can retire, right? So I am so thankful that I learned there's another way to build income and to build a life. But here's the thing. When I left corporate America, I remember saying this, I am never going to go back. I'm never going to go back to that way of life. I'm never going to go back to doing something that I'm not passionate about, that leaves me feeling unfulfilled and gives me knots in my stomach each day as I think about going to work, a place that's negative, corporate politics, all that. I'm not going to do that. And so I came to a point, and it's been building slowly, really, to be honest, over the past probably couple of years, where I wasn't, and so let me back up again. So when I found Beachbody, I was so passionate about it as a company because I was passionate about the products. They had completely changed our lives. My husband lost 60 pounds. He got off, he reversed his diabetes and his diseases of lifestyle choice. For me, it turned me from a frail, frumpy, weak little 40-year-old woman into what I consider now to be just a fierce and fabulous 50-year-old woman. So I was passionate about the products, and I was a product of the product, and I think that's very important. I would never, I didn't wake up one day and say, I want to start selling stuff to people, because in my company, there was, sales, and I actually was involved in some sales at one point in my career. I wore a lot of different hats over 20 years, but I never wanted to do sales. I never wanted to do the commission thing. I never wanted to have to ask people to buy stuff. I'm an introvert. I don't really feel like building relationships face to face, like, cold calling and stuff like that. That's just not what I ever considered to be my forte or what I wanted to spend my days doing. So the only reason that I decided to take a chance on a network marketing company was because I was super passionate about what they had to offer. So now I get back to the present day, and I was saying, over the past couple of years, I kind of started to lose my vim, my vigor, my excitement for doing what I was doing. And, over the last, I think it's been about a year and a half now, I changed how I do my workouts. As you've seen, I do a lot of gym workouts now. I'm competing and doing bodybuilding. I changed the way I ate my food. I had to eat differently. And I just found that I wasn't being a product of the product anymore. And as my lifestyle evolved, I found it more challenging to talk to people about the products. And I am still absolutely 100% passionate about fitness. And what I've really come to believe in is that, there's more than one way to get fit, right? And I like being able to recommend and help people get fit in the best way for them, right? And so, like, for me right now, with the goals that I have, getting fit requires me to go to the gym and use particular equipment so that I can lift heavy and do certain things. And my eating plan is designed very specifically around the goals that I have with competition and building muscle and then leaning down and things like that. It's all very complex. But I absolutely still, I know that that's a special plan. That's not just for the everyday person, right? So, Beachbody has a great solution for the everyday person. But again, I wasn't doing that as part of my daily routine, so I felt I wasn't as passionate about sharing it. And so what happened was, I started to kind of feel a little more disinterested. And that's not good. And I was actually starting to feel a little bit, kind of like I did back in the day when I left corporate America. It's like, I'm not super excited about waking up every day and doing this anymore. And, there were just different things going on, even with the business structure and things like that. Things were changing and had changed over the past couple years, that, it wasn't exactly the same place as I started, 8.5 years ago, which is great and fine. But the marketplace has changed, the industry's changed. And so I was just at a point where I needed to also change. I didn't really know what I wanted to change to. And so that caused a little bit of angst over the past definitely year, where I've just been kind of like, what do I want to do next? What's the next thing for me? Well, I talked about passion, and I talked about, being passionate about, I need to be passionate about what it is that I am in business to do. And what I am passionate about now is helping people just feel better, helping them have a better quality of life. And I found that with CBD products. And so if you haven't heard, people say to me, like, I'll be talking about CBD, and they're like, I didn't know you were doing that. It's like, oh my gosh, you didn't know. So yes, the beautiful bottle, gummies, yummy gummies. Totally, can you imagine making gummies that have absolutely no artificial ingredients in them? That's crazy. That's amazing that they were able to do this. Seriously. Very, very impressed. On the back of every bottle and product, we have a scan code, which leads you directly to the testing results that tell you exactly what's in these products. Because that's really where, some people will say to me, oh, well, there's so much competition going on with CBD, and you can buy it everywhere and anywhere. And that is so true. And please don't buy it everywhere and anywhere. Be particular, be choosy about what you're buying and putting into your body. Make sure that you can get access to the testing. If you can't get access to the testing of the CBD products you're putting into your body, you should not be putting them into your body, because they're probably not being tested and they probably aren't accurate telling you what's really in the products. But John and I partnered with Hempworx, and we did some research. We had used some other products, and we found, number one, that CBD works. It works. My husband was really the first convert, if you will, in the family, because he has been dealing with chronic back pain, and he was able to completely get off his pain medications, his over-the-counters, and his prescription pain meds with CBD, using the topical pain relief cream as well as taking the sublingual tincture every day. So that was a really big thing for him. And so when I saw him having these kinds of results, I thought, well, I really need to double down on this, because I also know that CBD is proven to help with sleep. It's proven to help with anxiety and stress. It's proven to help with pain, inflammation, gut inflammation, joint inflammation, all these things. And I have all the above. So I really need to give it my best shot. I need to double down and do it, because I had dabbled in it and I really I don't really feel it. But when I doubled down and when I learned how to properly take CBD, and when I learned that everybody's body responds differently. So, some people might feel an immediate reaction. They might immediately feel more calm. They might take the CBD before they go to bed, and they might fall asleep immediately and have the best night of sleep they've ever had. For me, it didn't happen like that. My body needed to absorb it more slowly. I started out on a way too high of a dose, so my body wasn't even using it. It didn't know what to do with it. It was just excreting it. And I wasn't taking it consistently every day. I would, I forget. Oh, there it is. I need to take it. So I changed how I learned. CBD education is so important. You need to be, if you're going to be using CBD, you need to be working with someone that can help you understand how to properly use it, right? Because otherwise you're wasting your money. And it's not super cheap. I mean, when you think about, actually this bottle has 1,000 drops. And if you were to take, I think we did the math on it, it's the dosage that I use from this will last me 50 days. If I were the only one using this, but John and I share it. So, that's a pretty good thing. Somebody said they bought a little bottle of CBD. Well, CBD typically does come in a little bottle. It's a 1 ounce bottle. So it doesn't need to be a big bottle, because CBD is very concentrated. If it's in a huge bottle and it's saying that they have 500 milligrams of CBD and it's in a big bottle, then it's diluted. It's diluted, and you're not getting as much CBD per drop as you are with this, and you don't need to have fillers in your CBD. So be sure to read the ingredients. So anyway, so that's what I'm passionate about, and you can see right now that I'm getting excited about it, because when you see the people that you love, like my husband, not be in pain anymore, and my mom, she has not had the headaches and the nausea that she was dealing with every single day for many, many years, and particularly they were even worse since she's been dealing with her cancer treatments. Those things are almost completely gone for her now. And in fact, she ran out of CBD right in the very beginning. We were working on getting her dosage right and her auto ships right and all that. She ran out, and she's like, I will never be without again, because she was out for maybe almost a week, and she started getting the headaches and the nausea again. So anyway, it warms my heart to be able to help people have a better quality of life. And yes, I'm still your fitness girl. I am still, I'm actually going to be taking on one-on-one clients this year for personal training, personal nutrition coaching, etc. So that will be coming to you soon. And I am committed to designing programs that are unique for your needs. Just like my program that I'm doing with my coach, Glam Girl Bikini, is totally unique to my needs. So I'm committed to that. I'm just passionate about helping you guys live a quality of life and knowing that you can, because I think so many of us, especially at my age, we kind of think, those days are over. This is what I got. I got to take what I got. Well, I think you can actually improve upon what you got, right? You can. You just got to not give up on striving and becoming and seeking and searching. So I'm here to help you do that. So those are 2 things I wanted to tell you. If you hadn't heard, I'm not with Beachbody anymore. And if you didn't know, I'm now with Hempworx. I'm promoting CBD, better quality of life, I'm here to help you navigate your way through that. It's a huge industry. It's just like, it's exploded into the market, and I think as so many new products do, there's like almost like this overload of information, and you don't know what's what with that. So my job is to weed through all of the information and help you guys get the information that you need. So have a great day. Go Chiefs. See you guys later.